Hey guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you a very simple trading strategy on NAS100 or any pair you wish to trade, but I mostly trade NAS100 of which you guys know. But as of this, since this year, the market has been very bullish and creating new highs, and it wasn't giving us enough history. But right now, I trade mostly US30 and Nasdaq and also GU and EU. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you how I cut sniper entries using this simple smart money concept trading strategy. Okay, so right here my analysis starts from the daily. As we all can see, the high was from July 2023. Here you can see there was a retracement, then this bullish move here broke this high. You can see it yourself. So since then it has been creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher highs here, higher low, higher highs. So since this high is broken, what are we expecting? A retracement down to what? To this other block right here. Okay, so one thing you should know about is that once a low or high is broken, there is always a retracement expected. Okay, you can see the way this high was broken here. You can see what happened. The market lost a little, the bullish pressure reduced. It started creating lower lows on the day. They started printing bearish candles. Then after forming this low, it continued again, and once it breaks this high, what happened next? A retracement again, started printing bearish candles. Okay, so with you seeing that, you should have that in mind. And the same thing happened right here. You can see this low. Since after that this low was broken, you see what happened here? The market retraced all the way to the upside. Then this low again was, this another low here that was formed here was broken. Then the market formed a low. What happened? It retraced again and again. This thing keeps happening every day. And once a low has been broken and the retracement did not break the next low, which means what? The market has switched from bearish to bullish, just like that. Okay, so what are we seeing in this market? I'm seeing a bullish move on the daily. Okay, we are very bullish on the daily. So right now on the daily, I'm going to delete this. Okay, I would like to mark out the highs and lows, the recent highs and lows that was broken or that has been taken. Okay, so this high here, this is a higher low. Let me show you guys. This is a high, a higher low, tapped into this other block, printed another higher high here. I'll just refer to this, a higher high. Sorry, this is a higher high here. All right, then the market created what? A higher low. Okay, so now it has broken this high here. It has printed what? Another higher high. So what are we expecting? A higher low to come into this other block right here, then we form another higher high. So what does that mean? It means that we are bullish on the long run, but we are going to trade these retracements. We can't just relax. Okay, so I'm going to delete this. Okay, let's go to the 4 hours. But before we go to the 4 hours, I like to mark out the highs and lows. Okay, I want to know my range, my trading range at first. Okay, if we should break this low, that means we are going to be very bearish for a long time. Okay, for some time before continuing to the upside. And if we should break this high, that means there is more bullish pressure to the market. Okay, but right now we are on a retracement, a daily retracement to this other block right here on the daily. Okay, this is my daily order block here. Okay, so after marking this daily order block, I just go to the 4-hour time frame. So on this 4-hour time frame, I want to look into it and see the price action that has formed inside my daily order block. Okay, so right here, let's look. You can see the low and the high here. Okay, you can see this high here. Okay, this is that daily high that we marked. Okay, let's mark it correctly. So as you can see it here, this high has been taken. So what happened? I said that when a high is broken or a low is broken, you can see it is broken here, closed above, formed a new high. What is it forming now? It will start creating lower lows on the lower time frames, which is going to be giving us a sell trade just to trade into this bullish order block down here before taking off to the upside. Okay, so what does this mean now? We're going to be taking bearish trades here. We're going to be shorting this market, focus more on shorting it to this until we reach this other block. Okay, so another thing that I will do is I will just plot my Fibonacci retracement, okay, just to know the premium and discount levels. Okay, so what do I mean by the premium and discount? Okay, the smart money likes to buy below the 50% or sell below the 50% depending on the market condition. Okay, right now, since we are bullish, the market has formed a low and formed a higher low. Okay, sorry, the market has formed a higher low and has also formed market has formed a higher low right here and has also formed a higher high. Okay, so we should be expecting this market to retrace down into this 50% level or anything below here, okay, below this green line, before we start looking for long positions to the upside. Okay, so that's what we are going to be looking out for right now. Okay, let me delete this. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Let's look into the daily demand zone here. You can see I would like to look inside it and look for other blocks that has been formed on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see here, this is the last bearish candle before a bullish move to the upside that break this high. Okay, so that is my order block. That is my bullish order block for you. And for bearish order block, it is the last bullish candle that is formed before a break to the downside. Okay, so that is another one. So right now, let's also look at something else here. If looking at this chart right now, we have this low and this high. Okay, let's mark it out on the 4-hour time frame. So all my concern should be anything from the left side here, anything from all these bullish moves is what I want to be looking out for. This is where my price action is. Anything around here is not my business. Okay, but for now, this is my trading range. Okay, so inside this trading range, we need to find my supply and demand zone and short-term trades to take from here. Okay, so let me delete this. So on this 4-hour chart, as you can see here, the market has formed this high that you can see right here. You see what happened? From this high. Okay, what happened? It takes out this low. This, you can see this fractal low here. It took it out, retraced back into it. What happened? It still sold, came back into it, sold, came back into it, sold. Okay, all this was a trading opportunity for me. Okay, they are trading opportunity to take sales and target what these demand zones right here. Okay, so let me delete this. So let's mark out the bearish order block that was formed on the 4 hours, because there is a switch now. There is a change of structure on the 4 hour just to target to this demand level inside the daily just to target this daily demand level right here. Okay, so it formed a supply zone around this point. Okay, can you see? Looking at here, you will see that this is the last bullish candle before this bearish move that break this structure here. Okay, so that is our change of structure right there. Okay, right now we are going to go to the 1-hour time frame and look for other blocks inside the 4 hours order block, and what will happen from there, we start taking trades and start scaling down to the 15-minute time frame to see change of structure, or the 1-minute time frame to see change of structure, or tap into our zone before selling to the downside. Okay, so let's go to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, we all can see that this is our 4-hour order block. Okay, this is our 4-hour order block right here. Okay, this is our 4-hour order block, and as you can see, the market has respected it very, very well. Okay, so if you are selling here, because this was the low I was telling you, it broke there on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so there was a change of structure on the 1-hour time frame, and there was what, there was also a bearish order block right there. So let me just put this right here, okay, for a better understanding. So right here, it formed this low here. You can see it formed this low, retraced, but it didn't come inside our order block. It still formed a lower low, lower high, lower low, still came down, formed this final low. Okay, so we have what, this low here. Okay, and it took out this, which means this place now is our liquidity. Okay, this place was just like an inducement. The price break that structure, tap into our demand zone. Where should you be targeting once you are in this trade? You should be targeting something. You should be targeting here. Okay, this should be your target if you're on this short position. So first of all, this is a very, very wide stop loss. Okay, I used to wait for a change of structure on the lower time frames before entering trade, just to minimize my risk. But if you still trading this way, you are still in a good profit and you are still trading the right way, but it will require you having a larger stop loss. Okay, so as you can see, this market has formed another low. Can you see the way the market is forming lower lows? Right, can you see it? Sorry, let me use line. So as you can see it here, you can see the way the market is forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. You can see a high, this high, I think the same equal highs. You can see all I tapping into this 4-hour demand zone here. You can see it, all we're tapping into it. So how are we going to take this opportunity? Okay, so let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. Let me show you how I do this. Okay, so on the 15 minutes time frame, since since uh since I have my 4-hour demand zone here, okay, I'll be looking to for the market to come into this zone, this 4-hour, tap into this 4-hour demand zone, give me a change of structure on what, on the 1 minute time frame or the 5 minutes time frame. Then I will look to short the downside. Instead of having this wide stop loss like this, I will have a smaller tight stop loss and have a nice risk to reward. Okay, so that is why SMC is good, and I have switched to it. Okay, because the target is crazy, man. I decided to trade it just like that. Okay, so don't blame me for changing strategy. So right now, let's go to that side, to that area. This is a trade I actually caught. Okay, that is why I'm explaining it to you guys, so you guys will actually see how I did it. Okay, let me just delete this. Okay, sorry, this is our 4-hour demand here. Okay, so you can see the 4-hour demand zone is the pink colored area. Okay, this is the 4-hour demand zone here. Okay, so on this 4-hour demand, you can see that on this 1 minute time frame, form the higher low, higher high here. This is our higher high. Okay, then what happened? The market break structure to the downside. What am I going to be looking out for? I'm going to be looking out for something very simple here. Okay, since it break to the downside, what did I tell you guys is going to be happening? Okay, once the market breaks a low, you will always see a retracement to the upside. Okay, and look at it, left a demand level here. Look at it here. Okay, and also this entire move here, this is the last bullish move before the last bullish move that break even these highs here. Okay, so let's use this one here. Sorry, So this is the last bullish candle that broke all these highs at the back here. So our trade is going to start from here. We're just going to set our limit right here. Okay, we're just going to set our sell limit right here. Okay, so where are we going to be targeting? Now we're going to be using the 15 minutes time frame as our point of target here. Okay, you can see how tight the stop loss can be. Let me put that back again. Okay, so once we enter this trade here, we're going to have our stop loss just a little bit above the supply zone here. Okay, you can see just a little bit above this high at this back. Okay, so that's where we're going to put it here. You can see our first target is going to be this low. Okay, though this is 1 minute time frame, but I'm very sure this is a 15 minutes low. Okay, because we always expect it to break a low. Okay, so that is why I actually that is how sorry, there is a noise. So that is how I put my first target. Okay, you can see this is just a 16.43 trade. Okay, and let me tell you guys something. It was after I took this trade that my account was gone. Okay, my 400 FX closed, and that was it. I don't know why. I don't know that they are closed, but the message they sent to me, everything was gone, man. The profit was gone. Okay, so I didn't get to eat anything from all this trade. Okay, so what happened here now is that let's go to the 15 minutes. Okay, let me change to the 5 minutes. Okay, for a better understanding. Sorry, 55 minutes. Okay, it's better on the 5 minutes. So you can see how I took this trade. Okay, it was very simple, and that was it. This was it here. This was my first target. I immediately this market broke this low. You can see what happened here. The market started retracing back again, and what happened, the market still came back to where you can see this is another block right here. Okay, but if you refine it, you actually get this. Okay, so the market actually came back into this other block right here. So if you are still adding more entry, this is another entry for you. But after this trade, I was done with my trade. So that is how you can have a very high target using this simple supply and demand trading strategy. Just understand market structure, and this will work very well for you. Trust me, guys. You can see how the risk and how the risk is very small, and the target is very big. It's a large. You are going to be targeting so much, guys. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Even counter trading at the same time, you can still be taking nice buy trades while you know that you are even in a short term sell. Okay, you can see this one here left a demand right here, and yeah, boom, the market came into it. What happened? You take a buy to the upside, targeting where this high here, or targeting 50% of this area. Okay, these are all nice trades. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, or if you learned something from this smart money trading strategy, just give me a like and subscribe on this video. If you want to join my mentorship, just kindly message me on WhatsApp using the number on the description, and you'll be added to my mentorship. Although my mentorship, I'm still trying to recruit more, because the ones I had before right now is actually bored from me. So I want to recruit more students so that the group will be very active. Okay, but this trade I will be sending it to the groups for my mentees to enjoy with me as from now on. Okay, so see you guys on the next one.